guys.
Sir.
How you doing?
All ready for Christmas?
Getting there.
Got
Getting
all
there.
kids' gifts?
Yeah. Santa's working hard. So, yeah, it's kind of last minute for all of us. So, yeah, it always comes at the time of year where we're all pretty busy and intense with football. So, my wife's taking care of a lot of stuff, thankfully.
Tom, I'm sure there's not been many games where you've seen that many players go out that quickly, and losing a player like Chris speaks to what that means too.
Yep.
But just you get AB back, that might mitigate some of it. Just your thoughts about having going to a game without some of your best guys.
I mean, we'll miss certainly Chris and what he's done. So it's tough to lose someone like that who's worked so hard and done everything the right way, and such a huge contributor on the field, but off the field too, and his leadership, clutch plays. So there's nowhere to replace him. But we still got to figure out how to move the ball and score points. And had a lot of injuries, in defense this year. This last game offensively, quite a few. So have to figure out kind of what we can do well and try to do things consistently enough to score points. But we got to go out and play well. And again, I don't think there's no excuses. We're trying to just go out there and do well. And all of us who are out there doing it gotta go play our best.
You've seen so much football in your career, so it seems like you've experienced every situation. Where does this rank in terms of games or in moments where you've had to rely on a lot more of your depth pieces versus the guys that you're used to throwing to?
I think it's important, you got to find different ways to win with different players and different avenues for success. And, it's not always the same thing that's going to win all the time. So I always feel like there's got to be some type of opportunities guys look for in moments like this, and you got to, because you're challenged in different ways, makes you think differently, and maybe some of those things can add to other aspects of what we're trying to do offensively. So, I know we've all been working hard this week to try to get things the way we need them to get in order for us to feel confident to go out there on Sunday.
Tom, to lose those guys, to lose Chris and Mike and Leonard, obviously you lean on what you know, and that probably starts with Rob. Just to ask you why you think you two didn't connect better on Sunday in that game.
Why didn't we connect better? Don't know. I mean, it's just didn't play our best game, obviously. None of us, just a bad day. So we've got to figure out how to move on and do a better job this week. And so we'll work hard to get it right.
Go ahead.
Tom, it goes without saying the offensive line is critical every game, but they're your really only healthy position group on offense. Just how much more critical will they be this particular game?
Yeah, very important. And an offensive line sets a tone every week. We've got some great guys up front who have really led the way all season, and we're going to have to rely on those guys to do great things for us this week, especially going against the front that we're going against. Big, powerful guys inside, very athletic rushers on the outside. This is a very, very good defense we're facing. And, again, we're just going to have to keep adapting. I mean, lose a couple guys in the game, and then, different guys with COVID and so forth that you lose. So, you just got to keep adjusting, adapting to figure out, how we can adjust as best we possibly can.
Tom, when you're working with guys that you haven't worked with some before, and Le'Veon Bell would be like an example, and he talked about doing the little things to earn your trust. From your end, what's important for you, or what are the tenets of things that are important for you to feel like I can trust this guy?
I mean, just how professional he takes everything, from the walkthrough to the meeting rooms to the, how he does in the field. And when you say something, does he listen and does he apply it? And I think you realize pretty quickly, the guys that can handle that. I think it's hard if you say something, it's in one ear out the other. You could tell they're not really paying attention, or you say it and then they go out and do it wrong. Or I think that gets to be pretty difficult. So it's like your kids, It's like when you say something, you want them to do it, and then you got through to them. So. Not that he's like my son, he's not. But you kind of know they get it when you see him do it, and they take accountability and responsibility for it, and you kind of build on that trust every single week.
Tom, you always said that you like at this point, obviously it's about winning, but also seeing some younger guys succeed. What did you think when you heard that you got 3 offensive linemen that made the Pro Bowl this year?
Yeah, that's a great. There's 5 great linemen we have that all play, and 3 of those guys got selected. they're really well coached. You know, Goody and Joe and AQ do a great job of coaching Ryan and Allie and Tristan. Alex and Donnie, I mean, are both phenomenal players. So they've been the strength of our team all season. I love playing with those guys. They take a lot of pride in what they do. And, you know, everyone loves that they got the recognition because they deserve it. And at the same time, they want to go earn it and, you know, make sure that they're playing their best football this time of year.
You got your opportunity to shine in the NFL because of an injury, right?
Yeah.
And what would you say to some of these younger guys that are now getting those opportunities to shine, you know, because of injuries?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great point, and I think that, you know, I was really ready to take advantage of that opportunity, and I think any older player would want the younger guys to prove to their teammates that they're ready to take advantage of the opportunity. So that's what you got to do as a younger player. You got to earn it, and it's not like just because someone gets hurt, the next guy is going to come in and do great. You know, and you can't decide to be great the week that you're called up. You know, you better have put the time in. So we have a lot of hard-working guys that have put themselves in positions where guys are confident and comfortable with them being in the game. And, you know, now we got to formulate a plan that uses everybody to their strengths, and, you know, we can try to do things well enough and consistently enough to go, you know, and play well against a really good defense.
Couple more. How are you feeling at this time of year? I mean, and are you getting more veteran days now than you did in the past?
I don't know. No, different times, different years, different things, different situations. But I'm doing good, doing really well. Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas.